Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Minkberry. My name is Mahalia. Today I'm going to do an editorial on how to roll your hair in. Rolling your hair is a great alternative to flat ironing, blow drying, hot combs, etc. So what it does take time and it does take patience, but it's a great way to flatten your hair and to stylize it without it being a drawn out arduous process, right? What you're going to need in order to roll your hair in is you're going to need a fine tooth comb that has a fine point. This will help with the parts and the paths. You can get this type of comb at your local grocery store or your beauty shops. Not very expensive at all. You're going to need a roller that looks like this, that has a case over it, and the case will snap on top of the roller like so, locking the hair, your lock of your hair, in between the roller and the roller case. This will keep it from falling out during the blow drying period or the drying period, depending on if you want to use a hair dryer to dry your hair, which normally takes about 20 to 30 minutes depending on length and thickness of your hair. And or you can just leave it in if you do your hair in the morning and it's a nice hot day, and just leave it in these rollers all day long for a couple hours or something. Your hair should have the same effect. I like to store the case of my rollers inside of the roller. That's where it keeps its shape and its grip. Other people like to store the case on top of the roller, but after a while of doing that, it tends to get worn out and loose, and then when you roll your hair in, your locks start falling out. So there's this pink one, which is a medium size, and then I also have an orange one, which is a smaller size. Same method. Lock the case on top of the roller, and the lock is in between. This is great for shorter hair, and there's a smaller one still. It's a blue one, and then there's a larger one from the pink one, which is I think it's gray. But as you can see, the two different sizes of the rollers, and it's great. And it's also great if you have a layered haircut like mine. Then you can use these interchangeably depending on length of the hair. I discovered a new detangler, so I like to use that, or you can use your own detangler. And then I have other products that I use in my hair, shampoo, conditioner, and then different oils that I use. And that's for another tutorial. So right now, I am going to go and wash my cabeza. And I will be back once I have washed it, shampooed it, and conditioned it. And then I will be back here in front of you, starting to show you the process of rolling hair. Alright, so I will see. Hey, and welcome back. I just got done with my hair. I washed my hair. As you can see, it's still wet from the wash. I've applied all my detanglers and my, what would you call it, oils to my hair. So now I am just gently combing it out. Now, after you've washed your hair and conditioned it and whatnot, then your hair is going to be more delicate and it's going to be more elastic. So you have to treat it with great care combing through, especially because you build knots up while you're washing and lathering and rinsing and whatnot. So I'm using a similar wide tooth comb, black wide tooth comb. Another great comb is this wide tooth comb. It helps get through your hair a little bit quicker, but still you want to maintain being gentle in combing your hair out, because you will break your hair off trying to do this and be rough, and it can cause early onset balding as well as devastating hair loss. So I'm showing you how gently I'm combing it, You want to be very gentle. Let me move my keyboard out of the way here. I don't want it getting wet. But you want to be very gentle with your hair, but you want to get it combed out, okay? Because when you start using the small tooth comb, the rat tail, then you want to make sure that your hair is combed out so that there's not any big snags and you won't pull out any hair. So I'm just quickly going through my hair. Okay. Alright, so there we go. I've combed out my hair. Now, I forgot to tell you at the beginning when I was giving you the list of tools you'll need in order to roll your hair in. You're going to need a spray bottle. I got this particular spray bottle just around the corner at the store of my house. Only 99 cents. It doesn't have to be expensive. It's just to hold flat, tap water in, and you spray your hair every now and then, because during the process of your rolling in your hair is going to get dry. And you don't want your hair to be dry when you put in the roller, otherwise it won't shape. So now the first thing I'm going to do is, now I've grabbed my fine tooth rat tail comb, and I am going to part my hair starting with the middle, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to part it, okay? And now I've parted it on both sides, making an anchor middle row, okay? I think I'm going to just make it a little bit wider, okay? So I have a middle row. I've anchored my middle row, okay? And you always want to go from the middle and then out. So I'm going to take the first fronts of my hair and I'm going to part it. Do you see that? There's that piece. I'm parting it like that. And then I'm just going to quickly comb it from the bottom up. Okay? Always comb your hair from the tips up, and that way you won't break your hair off, and you can work out any knots that you may find as you go. So I'm going to start with a pink roller, because my bangs are fairly long, but I also I want this to have a bigger curl, a bigger poof. I don't want a tight curl on my front, because the way I like to style my hair. So now this is what you can do. Depending on how you like to style your hair, you can either roll it going back, or you can roll it going forward. So a forward roll is just a tuck. So comb your hair out so that it can be nice and even. See, nicely spaced. I'm going to wrap it around the roller from the top to the bottom and under. And then I am going to start just tucking and rolling the roller into my hair. Here. Tucking and rolling the roller into my hair. And then I'm going to snap the roller in place. And I'm going to repeat that. But now I've rolled my hair forward for my bang, because I like to wear it as a swoop. I'm going to roll the rest of it going back, because it gives me that fluffy, layered look. Okay? So I'm going to go here to the next roll in the back. Okay, just gently. I'm still gently working my hair, even though I've combed my hair out. Remember, I've combed my hair out gently, so it's not a guarantee that I got all the knots out, just the top knots at least. And I'm being very gentle, because wet hair is very elastic. Taking my hair from the bottom, to the top. Alright. Now, I typically like to do my hair on Sundays before the start of my week. So then I go ahead and wash my hair in the mornings. And that gets a little bit dry there, so I'm just going to quickly dampen that. And then if it's a nice warm day, then I won't put the hair dryer on my hair. That helps me avoid any excessive heat on my hair for the week. And I will just sit with the rollers in my hair all day on a nice warm Sunday. Sometimes it takes 3 hours to dry, sometimes 2, depending on the day. If it's a cold day, then I'll go ahead and I'll sit underneath the blow dryer, handheld blow dryer. You can get it in any drugstore, grocery store, shopping store, where you get hair dryers. I like my hair dryer because it has a couple speeds. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that throughout my hair, as you can see. As you can see here, I've established a path for my hair, and I've made this strand or this lock of my hair thin enough so that it will be able to be rolled. You don't want the hair in the rollers to be too thick, or it'll take even longer to dry. So you want to make it a nice even weight all across. So here I am, rolling in my hair, and I've done this for many years now, so I can do this without looking in a mirror. But for those who have never done it, I would highly suggest you look in a mirror when you do this, so that you can get a feel. And once you've done this enough time, you'll be able to feel your hand should be numbly enough to tell you if your path is straight or not. And then you can go ahead and roll your hair in while you're watching TV or something, and then you could dry it. When you dry your hair, you want to have a good book with you, games, something to keep you occupied for that 20 to 30 minutes. In some cases, if your hair is very long, like I have some friends and people whose hair are very long, it may take them up to about an hour or two to dry their hair. And that's just because of the thickness and the length of the hair. But if your hair is short, shoulder length like mine, or a little bit past the shoulder like mine, then it should take about 20 to 30 minutes. And especially if you don't roll it in thick. And that's the key. You don't want to put thick amounts of hair in each roller. It will take forever. You'll have damp hair. And then it could also frizz really badly, because your hair is there's not even heat. Heat is not evenly distributed throughout the hair shafts. Okay? So those are the things that you want to look out for. So I'm just going to twist these. I've gone ahead, and I'm going to turn around and show you. I've gone ahead and made a path straight down my hair. And so I'm just going to put these up so they not get tangled in with the other hair, because you want to keep the path straight. There it is. See? Bobby pin snake. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and place the bobby pin on there so that the hair doesn't fall and get tangled in with the middle path that I've already made. Okay? So there. So, I'm going to go ahead and turn around so that you can see how, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and change this first one to an orange roller. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Alright, so I'm going to change that to an orange roller. Alright. I'll use this. Okay, so you can see me here from the back. Okay, and I'm gently parting my hair because I don't want my hair to break. Volume's going up. I'm going to comb that hair out gently. Get rid of any tangles and knots. Because if you roll your hair in with tangles and knots, that's exactly how your hair is going to look coming out. Tangles and knots and a hot mess. And it's not going to be straight and smooth, like you would like it to be, because you rolled it in with a bunch of tangles and knots. This one's a little bit more knotty than I expected. So I'm using my black comb to help me get through it. Be very gentle with my hair. Take your time. Your hair is very precious. There we go. So that's nice and combed out. I'm happy with that. And then I'm gonna, let me turn myself around. Going to go ahead and roll that in for you. I'll show you how that goes. And you see there? And then I'm gonna go ahead and snap the case on top of my hair. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through this. Bam! That's what it is. Your hair is now rolled in. My hair is rolled in. About a dozen, maybe almost 2 dozen rollers it took in order to roll in my hair. Some may be less, some may be more, and again, depending on size. And it looks like I have a wayward, here we go, there we are. I have a wayward hair like this, so to figure out where that goes to. I think it's this one again. There we go. Oh my goodness, this one is being very stubborn today. It's okay, but I got it. There we go. And then you just have to fix this one up now too, because now it's all fussy. So, okay, so yeah, do a final check of your hair. Make sure there's no wayward hairs or wayward pieces of hairs. Make sure that none got neglected to be rolled in with the rest. And then you just have to tuck it in to whatever roller is nearest to you. So now I'm going to go and sit under the dryer for about 20 to 30 minutes. And I will see you when it's time to take these out. Hi everyone, so welcome back. So I had to kind of get other things done. Life kind of had to be taken care of first before we can get back to this. But I sat underneath the dryer for about 40 minutes, and so now my hair is ready to be taken out, and then I can show you the results. Normally what you want to do when you test if your hair is dry enough to be taken out of the rollers is you want to go to the furthermost part of your hair. I'll show you that. You want to go to the furthermost, which is usually the center. The center is also usually the most longest part of your hair. And you just want to touch your strand and see mine is nice and dry. And you can see that that is ready. So that basically gives me a signal that my whole head, if you have evenly distributed the heat when you're blow drying it, is ready. So I'm going to start taking out from the bottom so that I don't have any tangles or my hair doesn't get tangled up in any rollers, because then that'll pull your hair out. You want to take the clip off and pull the roller out. I say this because what has happened when I was younger, I used to just rip the whole thing out of my hair because I'm like, oh, it's loose and just it's dry, I'm going to pull it out. And I know friends who have done that too. And that's not good. It breaks your hair. So you don't want to just pull the roller out. You want to actually take the time, remove the cover, and then take out the roller. So shake that out. Oh, feels good. And there you have it. Your hair is styled and you are ready to go. And then for those of you who are doing it in the evening like I am, then what you want to do is wrap your hair, and if you're interested, I'll put up a tutorial of that. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you roll your hair in and you style your hair, and then you don't have to use as much heat on your hair during the week. Well, thank you for joining me for this tutorial. I hope you subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.